Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So the other day we saw what if every single NBA playoff team was in their prime. For today's video, we are going to look at the opposite side of the spectrum, and we are going to see what if every single non-playoff team was in their NBA prime. So really the way we're doing this is we have all 14 teams that did not make the playoffs. All those guys were raised to their prime. We are going to start at the beginning of the regular season, because what I really want to see too, man, is this is going to be the ultimate test for the guys that actually made the playoffs this season, because now they are playing in a league where everybody is dominant. So we're going to see what the playoffs actually look like here. Before we get going on this video, if you guys can please drop a like on this one, help me get to 1,000 likes. Helps the channel out so dang much, you guys don't even know. And it just takes 1 second to do. So thank you guys all so much for that. And as always, man, if you got some what ifs you want to see, let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely check those out. So the teams are looking like this. As far as the potential goes, this is kind of like based off of, like Dwayne Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron James. We know what they, of course, are like in their prime. But Lauri Markkanen, this is just kind of like a guess of what he could be out there. Nobody knows for sure, man. So it's kind of based off like the potentials of the game and, things along those lines. So that's what this squad is looking like for the Chicago Bulls. The boy, Walter Lemon Jr., he was like D-Rose 2.0 at the end of the NBA season. A lot of fun to watch. Next up, we do have the Cleveland Cavaliers with, of course, Timberwolves Kevin Love as a 92 overall. He was an absolute beast on that squad. Colin Sexton, who I really do think, man, like, his potential in this game is listed as 87. I could see him becoming one of the best point guards in the entire NBA, man, in a few seasons. I just think he has that type of ethic to his game. It's going to be nice to see Cedi Osman, of course, Channing Frye, Marquise Chris, Nick Stauskas, players like that on the squad. For the Memphis Grizzlies, you got Mike Conley, who right now is actually playing some of his best basketball at the age of 31. Jaren Jackson Jr., you got Joakim Noah back from his Chicago Bulls Defensive Player of the Year days. Of course, Avery Bradley. This team right here is actually going to be deadly when it comes to defense. Like, it's going to be tough to score on them, plain and simple, man. For the Atlanta Hawks, we got a 95 overall Vince Carter, just because he so happens to be on this team, of course. Playing with a 94 overall Trae Young that he's been playing since the All-Star break. Definitely warrants that rating, I would say. John Collins, Kevin Huerter, who might just be like, Splash Bro 2.0 with him and Trae Young in the backcourt. And then also, next we have the Miami Heat with a 98 overall Dwayne Wade. He's retired now, but he was still part of the season. So, yeah, we're going to keep him on the roster. Totally just lost my team, man. Here we go. We back. Where we at? Okay, the Miami Heat. We also got Josh Richardson, who has become a very consistent player for the Heat over the years, or the last few years, I should say. Hassan Whiteside, Bam Adebayo, Goran Dragic, back when he played for the Phoenix Suns. He's also an all-star last season, not counting the current season we're in, of course. Or I guess it was really 2 seasons ago, technically now, right? Charlotte Hornets, we got Kemba Walker and a Tony Parker backcourt. That is going to be nice scoring-wise. Defensively, 6'2" and 6'1". Could be a little suspicious. Miles Bridges, Malik Monk brings some nice scoring there too. And then a billion centers that are just like average centers at best. Sacramento Kings, we have De'Aaron Fox as a 91 overall. Same song and dance as Colin Sexton. I do think he's going to be one of the best point guards in a few years. It's just, his time's not yet. He's definitely working on his game, and he'll get there, man, but eventually it's going to happen. For the New York Knicks, you got 88 overall Dennis Smith Jr., you got DeAndre Jordan going back to his Clipper days. Kevin Knox with the potential of what he could still become in the NBA, although I am hearing like people out there kind of write this man off, and I'm definitely not one of them. Mitchell Robinson, could see him becoming like a Rudy Gobert with some better offense. Frank Ntilikina, with the 80 overall, that's what it was in the game. Is he going to live up to that? I don't know yet, man. We just got to wait and see from him. For the Los Angeles Lakers, this team might just win the whole dang championship. You got LeBron James, Lonzo Ball, Rajon Rondo, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Tyson Chandler. Yeah, this is exactly what the team needed out there. You also got the man Alex Caruso is a 77. Probably should be a 97 overall, but it's all good. Dallas Mavericks, another team that I definitely would not sleep on for the simulation. Dirk, Luka, Kristaps Porzingis, Devin Harris. We got JJ Barea, Tim Hardaway, Jalen Brunson. Team's going to be nasty, man. Like that big three right there, that's a big three. For the New Orleans Pelicans, we got Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday, Julius Randle. Unfortunately, this team does not really have a lot of like potentially good players on there. So, they're probably not going to do too great in the simulation, because that's just kind of how the players were last season anyway. For the Phoenix Suns, a 95 overall DeAndre Ayton. I saw during his rookie season, guys, like he could definitely take one of those like Karl Anthony Towns jumps on this team. A 93 overall Devin Booker. Of course, you got Jamal Crawford, Mikal Bridges, Kelly Oubre. Looking like that. Still no point guard, though, so, I mean, Jamal's going to be running that for the position. For the Timberwolves, we got Karl-Anthony Towns. Of course, we got the MVP, 23 years of age, Derrick Rose, Andrew Wiggins, Luol Deng. Another team that should definitely be a sleeper for this video. We got the Washington Wizards. This team actually looking really nice, man. And we got John Wall, Bradley Beal, Jabari Parker, Troy Brown Jr. Real quick here, man. Let me do a quick jump cut. I don't know why Dwight Howard's not hit his full rating, so I'm going to fix that before we get going on the simulation, because that is all the teams. So let me fix that real quick. I'm going to do the simulation and see how things go. Okay, so I was following the Lakers personally. They had a record of 56-25, which definitely is a playoff team. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. Curious which teams actually made it though, man. So we got LeBron James getting the MVP, of course. It is the Miami Heat version, his all-time best one. Luka Doncic as Rookie of the Year, of course, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Not like extremely far out from his numbers this season. Domantas Sabonis as 6th man. We got LeBron James, Defensive Player. Buddy Hield, Most Improved. And I'm actually really surprised by that, man, because there's like some other guys that got put up to their prime that did not get Most Improved Player. Mike Malone is Coach of the Year. So the Denver Nuggets are still playing good basketball out there. We got Wade, Curry, James, Dirk, and Jokic for the All-NBA first team. All-NBA second, Russell, James, Giannis, Luka, and Karl-Anthony Towns. All-NBA third, looking like this with Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt. All defensive teams. All right. Very nice. So we got Washington, Chicago, both not playoff teams. Toronto, Philly, playoff teams. Atlanta, Charlotte, not playoff teams. Miami, not one. And Milwaukee, a playoff team. So what, only 3 of the 8 actually made it to the NBA playoffs in the Eastern Conference. Meanwhile, in the West, we got the Lakers, Kings, not playoff team. Houston's one, Minnesota's not. Dallas, Golden State, that's one right there. And we got Denver, OKC. So in the Western Conference, 4 out of the 8 teams still made it. Let's go ahead and check out the, I guess the standings real quick here. I mean, you ask these current playoff teams to play against some of these other ones in their prime, though. And yeah, it would be kind of difficult to make it. And so we got Portland, Clippers, just barely missing the playoffs. The Utah Jazz just flat out could not win games under this scenario. Neither could the Spurs as they went 28-54. For the Eastern Conference, let's see who barely missed it. We got the Cavaliers going 41-41. Boston Celtics, wow, man, I'm actually kind of surprised by that. And then they've got the Pistons, Pacers, and Brooklyn Nets, all 3 who are real playoff teams, finished in the bottom 3 of the Eastern Conference. So not absolutely great there. Looking at the player stats on the season, we are going to scroll through this real quick here just in case you want to see how your favorite player did do. Where's Rondo? I do want to see how Rondo did. 10 points, 8 assists as prime Rondo. I guess I think he would be a bit better than that, though, but that's just my opinion with that. Oladipo at 21 points. He's back for this video. I cannot wait till he's back for the Pacers, man. He's going to be like such a big time piece for them next season. I expect, like, if he doesn't get injured, for that team to really, man, probably finish top 3 or 4, assuming they can get a lot of their pieces back in the Eastern Conference. D Rose at, oh, come on. We all know prime D Rose is going to be shooting about 20 times a game and averaging about 30 points. Come on, 2K. Come on, man. Warriors probably still going to win this video. And just to let you guys know, that is the 94 overall. Dwight Howard, 18 points and 11 rebounds, 2 blocks. For people that wanted confirmation on that. J.R. Smith was the leading scorer. Damn, dude. I'm going to say I didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming at all. Ugh. Dwayne Wade, 25 points, 10 assists. Sounds about right. Tony and Kemba. That team made the playoffs, I believe. I believe they made the playoffs. We're back to the Lakers. All right. Let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs. See who actually wins it all. I'm going to say I'm going to vote for the Lakers. Washington with Dwight Howard. Prime Dwight Howard, actually pretty nice. We got the Charlotte Hornets out of it real quick, man. Losing 4-0. Although Vince Carter and Trae Young, I mean, that's a problem right there. Damn, dude, Dallas lost to the Golden State Warriors. Actually was not really expecting that. I was kind of thinking that maybe Dallas could have snuck that in. They were the 3rd seed. But we got Lakers, Houston, Golden State, OKC, Washington, Philly, Miami, and Atlanta. All I care about is that a non-playoff team wins this video, man. For this video to be a straight-up success, a non-playoff team has to win it. I don't care who it is. And it looks like we got the Hawks are gone, so we got Washington, Miami. So a non-playoff will make in the Eastern Conference. And then we got the Lakers versus Golden State. So we got a 75% chance of this video being a success. Simulate current round here. Come on, please beat Golden State Lakers. Please, man, please. Please. And so far, so good. And yes, we got the Lakers versus the Wizards in the NBA Finals. So based off prime, of course, these are some of the best of the best. I mean, prime John Wall, even Jabari Parker, man, like he can ball out. It's a nice looking team. Here we go. 57-25, 53-29 for the final record. Simulate game 1. Who's going to get it? we got the Wizards. Here's the closeout game. 30-11 for Dwight, 27-9 for John Wall. Jeff Green at 14 points himself. Simulate the next one. Simulate game 2. And we got a tied series. Here's the closeout for game 2 for you guys to see. Dwight at 14-8. All right, simulate the next one. We got the Lakers taking the 2-1 lead. I don't think it's like any surprise that the Lakers are doing this good in this video though, man. 'Cause that is kind of like the issue where they are stuck between potentially having some really, really good players in the future, but also LeBron is no longer like in his absolute prime. So that is kind of where they're stuck at. But man, if these guys like would have like been in the NBA at the same exact time when they were on their prime, it would have been a deadly thing. And well, we got the Washington Wizards the whole thing. So I guess winning the whole thing. So I guess me talking about it kind of jinxed them. But yes, Dwight Howard, who actually just opted into his player option with the Washington Wizards for like $5 million with the Washington Wizards. So that's going to be interesting to see how he does next year, although hopefully he won't be as injury prone. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Love doing these simulations as always. So yeah, man, be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out.